Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, and it is Monday, so it is meal prep day. I have 3 amazing recipes for you. We are kicking off December on the right foot. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I do a meal prep every Monday and I do upload 5 videos every single week. All of today's recipes are on my website. I will link that at the top of the description box, as well as nutrition coaching, links and discounts to my favorite things, and come join our Facebook group. It's free, it's supportive. We would love to have you. So let's head into the kitchen for meal prep. So we're going to do meal prep in reverse because what I'm making for dessert this week actually needs to go in to the slow cooker. So I'm going to get it ready, get it in the slow cooker, and then we'll make breakfast. So for dessert this week, I am making cran apple cobbler in my crock pot. I'm so excited for this. I love a good crock pot meal in the colder weather. Cranberry, anything this time of year is perfect. So let me show you what you'll need. So you're going to need some flour. I have this Kodiak Power Flour. This is no longer available. They stopped making this. It's been in my freezer and I'm going to use it up. So I'm actually going to do half protein flour, half regular flour. Nutrition, on Nutrition, they sell Fiber Gourmet flour. If you want a good flour alternative, that is what I would recommend. But like I said, half and half for me. It'll just bump up the protein as well. You'll need milk. I'm using 0 sugar cranberry juice, light butter. For sweetener, I have allulose as always. It is a natural sugar substitute derived from figs and raisins. I think it tastes exactly like regular sugar, so I don't notice any difference. I do buy mine off of Amazon. I will link it for you. Baking powder, cornstarch, lots and lots of Granny Smith apples, fresh or frozen cranberries, salt, and some cinnamon. So the first thing I'm going to do is peel and cut up my apples. So I went ahead and peeled and diced up my apples, threw them in the bottom of my crock pot. I'm going to put in my entire bag of fresh cranberries. Again, you can use frozen if you can't find fresh in your area. 1 cup of cranberry juice, 1/3 cup of allulose, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and some cinnamon. And then I'm going to mix this all together. You want to get those apples and cranberries coated in the cornstarch and the sugar. It smells so good. You can cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours or high for 3 to 4 hours. For time's sake, we're popping her on high.
3 hours later.
The cobbler is just about done, so I've started prepping the dumpling topping. So I have 1.5 cups of the flour, 1/3 cup of allulose, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, and then 1/2 cup of cold butter. So I'm just kind of mashing that butter in with the flour mixture. And then I'm adding in my 2/3-ish of a cup of milk. I just want enough to basically form the batter. This cobbler smells so good. Wow. I'm just dropping that dumpling mixture into spoonfuls right on top of the cobbler. Then I'm going to sprinkle about 1 tablespoon of sugar on top of the dumplings and also sprinkle it with some cinnamon. Popping that lid back on, we're going to keep it on high for about 30 to 40 minutes. You want to make sure those dumplings get cooked through. All right, it is officially done. Look how amazing this looks. Our dumplings are all the way cooked through. I'm going to go ahead and unplug this, turn this off, allow it to cool. You can serve this with whipped cream, ice cream, whatever you prefer, but it's the perfect fall dessert all made in the crock pot. For my breakfast this week, I'm making a cheesy tater tot breakfast casserole. I'm so excited for this, just that perfect comfort food for the cold months. So let me show you what you'll need. So I'm using Fairlife milk just for the extra protein, 1 pound of chicken or turkey sausage. The recipe also calls for 4 slices of bacon. I'm omitting that. I don't really want to go through the effort of cooking only 4 slices of bacon. So I'm just going to do the turkey sausage, salt and pepper, onion powder, frozen tater tots, 3 eggs, and 2 cups of reduced fat shredded cheese. So the first thing I'm going to do is cook up my sausage. If you decide to do bacon, you'll want to pre-cook your bacon as well. I added the cooked turkey sausage to a bottom of a 9x13 baking dish. I also preheated my oven to 350 degrees. So let's make the filling for our breakfast casserole. So into a bowl, I'm adding 2 cups of milk, 3 large eggs or 2 extra large eggs, onion powder and salt and pepper. And then I'm going to whisk that all together. I'm going to sprinkle 1.5 cups of my light shredded cheese on top of my ground sausage. Go ahead and reserve 1/2 cup of cheese for the top. Then we're going to pour the egg mixture right on top. And then we're topping it with our frozen tater tots. We're going to pop this in a 350 degree oven for about 35 minutes. And then once it's baked for 35 minutes, we'll add our cheese. Here is the tater tot breakfast casserole. This looks and smells absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to eat this all week. I'll go ahead and put all the information here on the screen for you. So for my lunch this week, I'm really excited for this. I'm making chicken Waldorf salad. So basically a chicken salad. I can eat this on lettuce leaves, make a sandwich out of this, a wrap. It's going to be perfect for a high protein lunch. So let me show you what you'll need. You'll need 2 cans of shredded chicken. You can also cook chicken breast and shred it yourself. I'm going with canned chicken. I actually prefer that for this type of a recipe. Walnuts, mine are already toasted. I do toast some walnuts every single week. I literally just ate oatmeal with walnuts on it. So I have toasted walnuts ready to go. Grapes, non-fat plain Greek yogurt, lemon juice, poppy seeds, salt and pepper, honey. These are my little honeys that I got in Hawaii. I'm so excited to finally use those. Reduced sugar craisins, celery, and a red apple of your choice. The first thing I'm going to do, wash and slice in half my grapes, chop up my apple and my celery. So I went ahead and added my 2 cans of cooked chicken to a bowl. I have 1/2 cup of reduced sugar craisins. I'm going to kind of break up my walnuts, but you want 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. You don't have to toast them. I just like it better. I think it brings out the flavor. And then I have my diced up apples, grapes, and then in this little bowl, I have the rest of my grapes and my celery. And we're going to just mix all of this together before we make the dressing. So for the dressing, it calls for 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt, but I'm looking at this and I'm thinking 1/4 cup is not enough. So I'm actually going to do an entire cup of Greek yogurt. I have some authentic Hawaiian honey here, and the recipe calls for a tablespoon, so I am going to just stick with the tablespoon. It says 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I think I'm going to do 3. And then about a tablespoon of poppy seeds and some salt and pepper. Then I'm going to mix this together. I can always add in a little bit more lemon juice to get the right consistency. Actually, this is looking pretty darn good. And then we're going to add the dressing to the chicken salad and mix it together. I have a feeling I made the right decision by quadrupling the amount of non-fat Greek yogurt. So here's what it looks like. Definitely the right decision. I can't imagine 1/4 of this to cover all of that chicken, but I will have the original recipe on my website, and then of course any modifications that I made. But like I said, I can put this on lettuce, a wrap, on bread for the week, a high protein lunch. Thank you for joining me for this week's meal prep. I hope you enjoyed seeing breakfast, lunch, a dessert. Like I said, we are starting our month off on a healthy foot, and I am so excited to maintain, not gain this holiday season. Don't forget, today's recipes are on my website. It is linked at the top of the description box. I'll also have nutrition coaching, links and discounts to my favorite things, and come join our Facebook group. Again, we would love to have you. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Jingle bells ring.